talk about self-sabotage and where it comes from and how to fix it. Let's see. Self-sabotaging. If you are a self-sabotager, you more than likely learn that from a young age. One of your parents does it, and they learn it from their parents, and it goes deep. I believe it's linked in shame. Shame is a strong concept, a strong just thing to break, and I think to the extent that we are our parents' children and identify with their values and their, whether it's a need for their love or a whatever, it's really linked with our parents. And I think that it's tough. Like, where is the line between giving up on love, i.e. deciding for yourself to stop the family pattern and be that person that changes your legacy, that shame, that thing that keeps you down, and coming to terms with being your own person and growing up and being an adult and taking responsibility for yourself, detaching from the family, just that cult freaking dynamic that keeps you stuck. And everyone's different. If it's gray rocking you have to do, or just full no contact, or just, I think that's the only way. You have to understand that these people are keeping you stuck, and it's the hardest thing I've ever had to learn and come to terms with, is that I just have to give up. I have to give up hope, and I've never felt more hopeful. At times you'll go backwards and feel the sadness and the shame, and maybe that day you're not productive, maybe you're not moving forward, but you cannot get down on yourselves. That is the point. It's another level of being stuck. You cannot be hard on yourself, one day at a time, and move forward, and don't let their toxic thinking keep you stuck. That's their shit. You have to separate. That is that. God damn it, it's tough. That it's like a darkness that just pulls you in, and it's so insipidous that to have a family dynamic, to use love as it's sick to use the love and your need for it to at the same time give them what they want, which is supply and to know that they're continuing the legacy. That's the ego. That's their shit, and they're putting it on you. That is very dark and very sick, and it is so difficult to break. But you have to look at where does it come from. I don't care how dark the place is. In this case, it's usually your parents and the whole family cult. And it's easy. It's easier to stay stuck. It's easier to be breadcrumbed and continue chasing. And ignorance is bliss, man. You want to believe and you want to believe that there's a way you can change them. There's a way you can get them to see the error of their ways. But as long as we're individuals, which we are, it's up to them, and you have to focus on yourself. And who knows? More than likely, it won't be the case. But your own bettering yourself and your own, focus on yourself can inspire. And this is where it gets really dark. Is it'll hurt them really bad, and they're going to do everything in their power to keep you stuck. And that's kind of the point. That's the sickness. That's the family. That's the family cult in itself, is to keep you stuck, and it's that super deep cognitive dissonance that is the toxic family dynamic. Is if they rise above me, depending on how toxic your family is, depending on what exactly is going on, but I imagine if you clicked on this video, you have self-sabotage, and to some degree it comes from one or both of your parents that don't want to look inside. And so that is the worst case scenario for a parent or both parents, is you reaching a point of differentiation and individuality and reality and love and all these things that are just gonna spiral you upwards. They would have to look at themselves, and that's something that is so hard to hear and to understand and to come to terms with, is that your own family is sick and they want to keep you sick, and it's gonna hurt really, really, really bad. As you grow, they become sicker and try harder to infect your mind, and you have to understand that that's them. That is not you. And it's a choice. And again, you're gonna fall back. You're gonna have days where you don't feel worthy, and you say, screw it, and I'm not worthy. But you are worthy, and you have to start over the next day. Every day is anew. And yeah, it's the only way you're gonna stop destroying your life. When something good happens, build on it. Understand that you did that and you deserve that thing that was good that happened to you. That's it. And just take a second, appreciate the thing that's good, and understand that you did that, you deserve it, and it happened for a reason. And yeah, that's self-sabotage. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. I think it's a fucking deep fucking thing. It's dark, and Jesus Christ, I don't know. It's something I struggle with every day, and stay strong. Keep doing you. Cheers.